Well, Storm fans, this is it. Last game of the season with this special group of boys. As you'd expect in District 3, we got to take down the big boys, Wyzetta on Monday and the OMG tonight to get to the trophy at the end of the run. However, it turns out it's been an awesome run. Great group of kids, great group of families, great group of coaches. Really looking forward to the game tonight. I know the boys are fired up as well. Thanks for watching all year. We're going to go on mute here as the warm-ups go, but come back for intros and the puck drop in about 4 minutes. All right, we're here at a full barn. Rink C at the pick. Fans from Maple Grove and Minneapolis showing out tonight. We're gonna do intros, I think, along the baseline. Because it's a championship game, and that's what you do in a championship game. Let's go Storm. Storm will send out Connolly, Hussey, and Haig with Whitaker and Hunt. Face OMG's top line. We are off and running. One to the near boards here, OMG at the blue line. Hussey tried to bring it in. OMG, Maple Grove centered across. It gets through Whitaker, goes to the corner. Left there, picked up by Haig. He tries to skate away with it. Connolly finds the loose puck. Can't get it out of the zone. Whitaker has to go behind the net. There's Hunt. Up the boards for Hussey. Can't ship it past. Hunt in the corner again, goes down. He has two guys on him and goes behind the net. Maple Grove back to the point. Into the corner again, Whitaker sticks it away. He follows the puck and flips it up the wall for Haig, who can't play it. Maple Grove, shot saved by Pyre, goes behind the net. Whitaker around the wall. Back to the point, another shot from the distance. It's loose in front. Pyre, a save on the deflection, another save off the rebound. Haig backhands it out to center ice. And Maple Grove has to regroup. Quick defensive pairing change. Legault off the bench. He skates with it over the red line and over the blue. Tries to pull it back, and the defenseman kicked it to the corner. Up the wall is Hussey. Hussey trying to center. Connolly in the slot. Backhands it in front. McKenzie can't find the puck in the corner and loses it to Maple Grove. Gets it out to the point. Rossman again. Through a screen, he gets it behind the net, and Maple Grove clears it out as the rest of the Storm line changes. Off the bench, Swembley intercepts the pass. McKenzie trying to wind things up through center ice, gets dumped. Kid loses a stick, he kicks it ahead. Swembley and Rossman. Rossman gets it deep. Swembley goes in on the forecheck. Maple Grove winds things up. Swembley on the back check, almost takes it away. Gets past, and here comes Maple Grove up the right wing. Pulls it back to the forehand, a shot deflected over the top of the net. Rebound behind, played by Legault up the wall for McGuire. McGuire crest ice for Achmonic. It goes behind him and through his skates. He's going to have to hustle after it. Loses the battle. There's Swembley along the boards. His shot is blocked. Maple Grove gets it out and down the ice. Legault retreats. Louis in his own zone, getting harassed. Bumped off the puck. Sends it across Rossman. Flips it out to center. Achmonic, tries to chip it past the defenseman who fell down. It goes to Achmonic. He skates it in. Wrists a shot into the glove. And the whistle blows for a faceoff. First shot on net for Minneapolis. Faceoff in the Storm zone. Brady stays out there with Hennessy. Connolly wins the draw back to Whitaker at the point. Whitaker a shot. A bouncer! It's bouncing in the slot and it's cleared to the point. Hunt keeps it in and gets it below the line. Hennessy almost picks it up from big number 4 behind the net. Stick through the middle. Achmonic pulls it to his forehand. He risks a shot. It's not net save. The rebound is pulled away by the Maple Grove goal. It goes out to center ice. Whitaker retreats. Hunt going to be icing, as he hadn't gotten the red line. Tight call, but it is the right one. Face-off comes back into the Maple Grove zone. Off the draw, one to the wall. Legault battling for it, as well as Swembley. Louis Legault comes out of the mess with the puck. Tries to skate out of the zone with it. He leaves it behind. Give and go pass intercepted by Swembley, who backtracked, and he flips it up the wall for Haig. Haig can't get it out of the zone. It goes to the point and back into the corner. Maple Grove cycles the puck. It's intercepted by Hussey. Hussey flips it out to neutral. And OMG at the red line fumbles with it to get it in. Trying to toe drag around Legault, and he won't let him pass. Set behind for Rossman. His clear breakout pass intercepted. Swembley there. Pick it up. Hussey tries to chase it out. Shot from the right circle, deflected behind Maple Grove. Back to the point. They change on the fly, get into the corner. Wassman finds the puck. He evades the forecheck and flips it through the center. Swemley has a foot race to win, and he won't get it. It's cleared out by Maple Grove to neutral, and they come right back the other way. Counter attack into the zone off a stick. Legault in the slot. He takes the puck away, and Louis Legault skates it away on a counter. Takes it right at the defense. He tries to pull it back through the D. It's loose in the slot. Oh, it's loose in front. Still in the blue paint. It's kicked behind the net. Hussey almost put it in with a skate, and he gets taken down, and a penalty coming up to Maple Grove as Hussey on the forecheck almost put the puck in and draws a penalty. Storm go on the first power play of the game. Connolly out there with McGuire and McKenzie, Hunt and Whitaker. Off the draw, it's in the circle still, carried behind. Hunt at the blue line, mishandles it. Connolly flips it ahead. Can't pull it back. McKenzie does get through, and there's another penalty that should be called. He's not going to get that call. Whitaker comes up from the red line and is offside. McKenzie was caught deep. Connolly wins the draw. He tries to take it, and he gets tripped again. Comes back into the zone. Maple Grove will battle for it along the wall with Leo McGuire. McKenzie over there trying to dig it out as well. Connolly back to the McKenzie, a shot in on net. Goalie reacted late to it, but he ends up covering up with the glove and gets a whistle. The big line comes out, the Swemley, Achmonic, Hennessy line with Rossman and Legault. Here we go, 17 seconds left in the power play. Maple Grove tries to win the draw. They're able to chip it out and skate it the other way. Take it right at Legault, forces him wide, but not wide enough. A shot right in front. It's loose there. McLough clears it out. Hennessy wins the physical battle as he chips it down, but the penalty is over. Oh, it's given away. Swemley in front, and he has it bounce off his stick. Centering passes Fandon out to the point. Hennessy there at the blue line gets it deep. Achmonic behind the net. He can't corral the puck in the corner. He does stay on his feet and tries to dig it out. Both bodies go down. Maple Grove sticks it away from the scrum and sends it up the wall. At the blue line, Rossman holds it in for a minute, but nobody there to follow up, and it goes out to center for Legault. Legault skates in. He pulls a shot wide of the net. All the way around the wall, Rossman thought twice about gambling to pinch. Pass is intercepted. Here comes Legault coming back. Pulls it back in. He gets hooked. He goes down. There's no call, my word. Maple Grove gets it out to center ice, though. Connolly up off the glass. Back into the zone, Louis Legault. Back where it came from is Connolly. He can't stick handle his way out of the trouble. It goes in through. Legault clears it off of Rossman. It's loose in the slot. There's three Maple Grove players. Rossman skates for a hook. Skates it in on side. He goes wide and goes into the corner. Leaves the puck there. Maple Grove throws it in front. It's shipped out to center. Legault can't handle the bouncer. Here comes Maple Grove. Look at the back check by Connolly to take it away. He clears it off the glass and down the ice. Off the bench is Haig. He gets dumped. He can't backhand it ahead. Shipped in by Maple Grove. There's Hunt up the boards. Connolly out to Cooper. Cooper Hussey. Center ice is Maple Grove carries it back in. A little back and forth Plinko action. It's turned over to Haig. He slips a nice pass to Hussey. Hussey gets back check from behind. He still has the puck on his stick though, and he can't find it. Maple Grove skates back. Right at Whitaker. Chips it past, but Swemley there to cut off the angle. He loses his stick. Maple Grove trips over Swemley's stick, and he goes down. Here comes Whitaker now. Aiden Whitaker, the defenseman, goes down. He skates right at the pair, risks the shot from the blue line over the top of the net. Just missed it. He cleared out to center. There's Hunt. Up off the glass. Haig can't find it. Maple Grove comes back quickly. 3:45 left. Into the zone. Maple Grove in the corner, back to the point. He gets there in time to cut it off. Shot in front, it's loose in front, and they're cleared by Swemley to the far wall where it's picked up by Miles Haig. Haig trying to find the bouncing puck, at least gets deep. Minneapolis is going to change some players. Haig on the forecheck, almost takes it away. Good job by Rossman to read it well. Maple Grove does maintain possession, and they skate out into the zone. Pulls it back, middle of the slot, high slot. Shot in front, a tip. Saved by Pyre with the right pad. Legault skates through a stick check. Up the wing. Back and forth. Legault getting hooked from behind. He loses the puck as he tries to skate it in. Connolly offside. 2:53 to go in the first. My goodness. Intense action here. No goals on the board. Shots 4-2 in favor of the Storm. Face-off will be at center ice. Connolly clean win on the face-off. He tried to cycle it over to Rossman, though, who was caught off guard, and it goes into the Maple Grove zone. Louis Legault battles for it behind the net. Sends it around the wall. Picked up by McGuire, and it gets stuck along the boards. He tries to skate out with it. He gets taken away. Here's Legault from behind, sends it up the ice. Comes right back to Louis at the red line. He'll take it over to McKenzie. McKenzie can't dangle his way past the stick check. Maple Grove pretty sticky with those sticks. Skating it in. Goes behind Pyre's net. Weird bounce off the boards as Rossman gets dumped behind the play. He walks in. Maple Grove turns around, a shot off of a skate. Still centered through. It goes right to McKenzie, who skates out the other way. Sauces it across. McGuire going for the race. He does not win it. OMG behind the net. Up the wing. Rossman tries to step in front on a pinch. Goes past him down the ice where Legault will wind it up. Louis sees open ice and he skates with it on it. Catching Maple Grove on a change. Pulls it back. A shot. A save. And a cover up by the Maple Grove goalie. Great save there by the goalie. Louis had the use of a screen to try to pick a corner. 1:41 left in the period. Puck goes high off of the draw. Machmonic couldn't pull it back to his forehand, and it comes out to neutral ice with Whitaker. He backhands it up the wall. Machmonic, 3-on-2. Brady rips a shot. Rebound there in front. Swemley can't get there first. Goes right back to Brady. He puts a shot wide of the net to the far corner. There's Hennessy along the wall. It's turned over to Swemley. Shot behind the net. Machmonic will get there first. He wins the physical battle. He does not win the physical battle. He goes down. Cleared out to center. Whitaker trying to stick handle. He does get there. Swemley dumps it in offside. It's all right. It's okay. Minute left to go in the first. Connolly off the draw, chips it in. Maple Grove corrals it with their defense. They send it up the right wing. Off the boards. Legault goes after it. He loses it. Maple Grove carries it into the corner. But Connolly on him. Ties it up along the wall. Cussy comes over to dig it out. It's picked up by Legault. Legault cross ice behind Haig, who finds the puck. But it gets back in the zone. Rossman up the boards for Legault. Legault through the middle for Hussey. Hussey 3-on-2. Pulls it wide. Oh, tried to pull it back, and it's tipped out and down the ice by Maple Grove. Rossman goes back to play it. It will be icing with 17 seconds to go in the first. No score on the scoreboard. Same 5 out there. Nope, we're going to have McGuire and McKenzie come back out. Connolly can't win it. Out to center. Maple Grove skates at Legault. Carried it wide on his backhand into the corner. Centering pass never made it. He regroups, goes back to the point. High slot, walks in, a shot. Blocker saved by Pyre with 2 seconds left, and the horn will sound with no score on the scoreboard. High intensity first period. No score, a lot of nervous energy in the building. Period 2, shots on goal, officially 6-3 in favor of the Storm in the first. Switch ends. Minutes back on the clock, and we're off and running. Swemley tries to chip it ahead off the draw. Maple Grove picks it up, dumps it into the zone. Cade Hunt first to get to it for Minneapolis. He goes through the middle, finds Swemley streaking in front of the defense. Isaac Swemley takes it wide. He rips a shot, he misses it blocker side. McGuire grabs the rebound off the wall, but then loses it against the boards, and it's sent out. And Maple Grove comes back quickly. They have a 2-on-1. Whitaker is going to hook him, and he's going to get a penalty. I mean, 2-on-1. Tough play and kind of left out to dry. Not thrilled about it, but I understand what you got to do in that scenario. An easy call for the referee. So Storm on their first kill of the game, half a minute into the second period. Swemley's faceoff goes through the crease to the far corner. Legault trying to dig it out. He gets taken down. McKenzie comes back to take it away, and he bounces it off the wall. The defenseman comes down to pinch and flips it ahead. Backhander in front, steered wide by Pyre. Rossman, good stick edge. He tried to send it behind. Maple Grove centering. That pass intercepted by Legault. He tries to get it out of the zone, and he can't do it. Shot is blocked. McKenzie picks it up. He's one-on-one. Legault filling the lane. Centered across to Louis, who got pulled back, and he got taken down. No call there. McKenzie gets the puck. Centered it in front. Comes back out to Legault at the blue line. Walks in, a shot. It's tipped in front. Still loose. Swemley can't dig it out. Maple Grove comes back. Pass across. Finds its target. Bouncing puck, though. Legault forces a deflected shot, and the penalty is over. Minneapolis trying to catch him down. By McKenzie, that pass intercepted by Maple Grove. It's offside. Good kill by the Storm. Finally wins it over to Akmanik, who muscles his way through the defense. Turns it over there. Willis in the middle. Akmanik tried to chip it ahead. Goes right back to Maple Grove or Whitaker. Winds up in his own zone. Up the wing for Hennessy. Cross ice for Akmanik. He sidles his way into the zone, sends it in front. Maple Grove picks off the centering pass and sends it around the wall. They have a guy deep, kept in at the point. Hennessy can't get a stick on it. It comes out and down the ice. Should be icing if Whitaker can get there. He will not. Face off inside the Minneapolis zone after an icing. No shots on goal yet in the second period. 2.5 minutes in. Teams split the season series, each one on their home ice. Off the draw, Akmanik, a shot is blocked. It ends up hitting his own guy. Picked up, Hunt at the blue line, keeps it in and goes deep. Connolly wore that one a little bit worse for wear there. He took Brady's shot in the back. Akmanik intercepts. He rips a shot into the glove. And he gets a draw inside the zone. Same five stay out there. Minneapolis. Swemley to the far wall. Akmanik trying to dangle his way into the corner. He ties him up enough for Swemley to come over and play it, but the centering pass intercepted. Goes out for Legault at the blue line. Louis stick handles his way through traffic. Skates it in. Through a hook. Puts it on net. It's loose at the blue paint. It's still loose. The goalie gets the glove on top as the defenseman pushed it into him. Face off to the glove side of the Pendy. McKenzie's going to center this line now with Connolly still smarting from the shot block. Maple Grove wins the draw and they skate out with it. Back check by Haig, forces it off sides at the blue line. Hustle by Miles. Nine minutes to go. Second period, Swemley back out there. He wins the draw cleanly back to Rossman. He takes it back in his own zone. Cross ice through the middle. It's deflected out of midair, but Legault comes from behind and plays the puck, centers it to Haig. Haig will carry it in, swing it up to Swemley. It's behind him, and Maple Grove intercepts. They skate at Rossman. Kino forces him wide. Can't get enough. A centering pass intercepted by Legault. Tried to skate away with it. Carried into the corner. It's turned over. Maple Grove shot blocker saved higher. Rebound comes past Haig. Miles trying to chip it out. Second attempt, can't get it past the forecheck. There's Swemley along the wall trying to dig it out, and he does. He'll skate it out to neutral. He gets hooked from behind, forces it up to Hussey in the slot. A shot off the blocker. Rebound is there. The defenseman fumbles with it and then pulls it back. Hussey and goes out and down. Number 10 caught a little bit behind Rossman, who back checks and sticks it away. And there's Legault. He sees an open puck. He'll skate with a 3-on-1 for Minneapolis. Louis pulls it across, leaves it for Hussey. There's Connolly in the slot. A shot is deflected behind. Legault trying to wrap around. Centered in front, hits his skates. Maple Grove chips it out to the point, but Legault back checks. He can't get it out. There's good coverage by Haig. Intercepts the pass down the ice, and Rossman will skate through a stick check into the zone. Kino takes it wide. He puts the brakes on. Tries to center. He gets into the corner. Rossman centers. Connolly one-timer. Oh, he had Hussey on the doorstep for a tap-in, too. Hussey goes to chase. Right in front. It goes back to Haig at the point. Centers it through the middle, and it's given away. Here comes OMG. Haig gets back there. Breaks up the rush. Oh, some miscommunication. Rossman picks up the loose puck and sends it behind the net. Hussey along the far wall tries to chip it out. It goes back to the point. A shot is tipped. It goes wide. Rossman has to hustle. He's been out there for a long time. Tired legs on this shift for the Storm. Oh, Legault leaves it behind. He gets it out to Haig. Haig will skate it into the zone. Through the middle is hit Legault. To the backhand, a shot. He scores! Louis Legault from Miles Haig, and we're on the board. 6:41 to go in the second period. The Storm are on the board, and they're up 1-0. What a give and go. Louis to Miles, back to Louis through the middle. Kind of threw a muffin at him. Goalie was a little bit confused. Beat him glove side. Off the go. Here we go. We've Rossman and Apple on that one too. Maple Grove offside off the draw. Almost exactly at the halfway point of the hockey game. 6-11. Connolly loses the draw to Maple Grove. They send it in right to Hunt. Kate Hunt. Cross ice for Achmonic. Ooh, he can't corral the bouncer, and Maple Grove quickly counters. Dump it in. Sticked away by Whitaker. He sends it behind. Up the boards for Hennessy. Hennessy goes cross ice for Achmonic again. Achmonic at the red line. Winds a clapper from the red line. It goes on net. Rebound comes to Hennessy, who chips it into the corner. Up the wall, Maple Grove trying to get out of their zone. Hennessy trying to find it. Achmonic, high slot, a shot. Save with the blocker. Almost knocked the stick out of the goalie's hand. Flipped out to the point. Kept in by Whitaker. Along the half wall, it comes out to center icer. Connolly intercepts. Whitaker cycles with Hunt. Back and forth with Connolly now. Connolly brings it in offside as Achmonic got a step ahead while Connolly dangled at the blue line. Good pressure again by Minneapolis. Brady just ripping shots from everywhere he can find it. Off the draw. Swemley quickly after it, off the draw. There's Haig who tries to hit it out of midair. Maple Grove comes back. Can't skate past Rossman. Gets it out to neutral ice. Maple Grove quickly back in. Legault, take it behind his net. Louis has two forecheckers on him, sends it up the wall. It goes past the defense, Swemley on the chase. Maple Grove flips it out to center, past the forecheck. Good job on onside. There's Hussey. Ooh, he almost picked his pocket from behind. Maple Grove struggling to find the control of the puck. Sauce through the middle though, off a skate. Legault back checks, gets there, gets hooked, gets it out to neutral. Brought back in by Maple Grove. Rossman off the boards. Now it's out to neutral ice. And offside. 4:20 left in the second period. Minneapolis tilting the ice a bit their way, but we're only up a goal. Shots 11-4 in favor of the Storm. Off the draw, Connolly tries to take it with him. He gets knocked down the ice. Connolly hustling after it on the forecheck. Forces it played behind the net. McGuire looking to center. It goes to McKenzie in the slot. Connolly there. A shot is tipped. It goes wide. Number of bodies. Maple Grove sending a guy deep, but Hunt comes down from the blue line to dispossess him. It goes behind for McGuire. Leo McGuire, wraparound attempt. He can't tuck it in. Cleared to the corner. A battle for it. McGuire waving his stick at him. McKenzie. Connolly shoots. He scores! James Connolly out of the scrum. Roofs it up top shelf over the blocker. Storm up 2-0. Swemley tried to carry it in off the draw. Maple Grove takes it away. Good back check by Hennessy. Won't let him shoot on net. Here's Legault. Cross ice for Achmonic. Brady trying to dangle past the defenseman. And McGuire and McKenzie on the apples with Connolly's goal. Pass through the middle. Swemley tries to chip with the backhand, goes to the corner. Achmonic wins the physical battle. Centers it off of a defenseman. He pulls it away. Puts it in front. And there's a whistle as Swemley was in the crease interfering with the goalie. So that's going to come outside the zone. I don't think they're going to send anybody to the box though. So yeah, just a regular old goaltender interference face-off draw. No more good pressure from the Storm though. Rossman off the draw. Oh, it's left behind. Swemley picks the puck up. And he skates into the corner. Oh, it goes past Legault down the ice. Rossman has to chase. It was touched by Louis, so no icing. Rossman can't evade the forecheck. He's got 3 guys on him. He finds through the middle. It goes through everybody, and it's going to be iced. Oh, it's waved off. Interesting. We'll take it. Oh, intercepted by Akhmatic. Dangles his way in. Shoots, save. Rebound is loose, and he can't find the puck. Goes to chase it in the corner. Rossman at the blue line holds it in. Goes behind the net. Chipped up the glass. Maple Grove trying to release some pressure. They make it off their own guy. Picked up by Connolly. Pulls it back. A shot from the blue line. Saved by the goalie. Cleared and down the ice. Legault has to chase it. That will be icing. 2-0 Storm. They are controlling a lot of the action. Under 2 to play in the second. Connolly gets tied up at the faceoff. Maple Grove skates out with it. Stick check by Whitaker, only delays the rush. He skates in now, 2-on-1. Pass across on the back door. Saved by Pyre. The rebound is loose and cleared to the corner by Miles Haig. Centering pass again intercepted. And it's picked up by Cooper Hussey, who chips it past the D, and now that's Connolly. Connolly over. Oh, to Hussey, who was getting stick checked. Back to the point. Hunt throws it behind the net. Maple Grove up the boards. Whitaker reads it, intercepts, chips it in with the backhand again. Heavy pressure on the forecheck by the Storm here in the second period. Forces another turnover. Connolly pulls his way past. He gets hooked. Delayed penalty coming up. Center to Haig. Turnaround shot. Save. Rebound. It's touched. Wasn't controlled, but it's a power play for the Storm. Up 2 goals. 1:06 to go in the second period.
Really? Sweet.
Yes. Here we go, behind the net on the power plays, Minneapolis. At the point, Legault walks into the circle. He walks around. Oh, he tries to leave it for the defenseman behind him. Rossman has to retreat. Oh, he gets his taken away. Now there's a foot race down the ice. Maple Grove skates in. Shot, save, Pyre. Oh, it's loose there. It goes behind Legault. Picks it up. Here he comes. 4-on-2, Minneapolis. Takes it right at the D, leaves it for Swemley, goes behind him, and McKenzie was out in front. Weird bounce off the boards, McKenzie chips it ahead. Rossman at the point, tries to send it through, it's intercepted by Maple Grove, and they have a guy loose down the ice. Look at the back check by McKenzie. Maple Grove happy to chip it in with 15 seconds on the power play. Rossman in his corner. Oh, fumbles with it, he's able to get it to McKenzie. Oh, loses the puck at the blue line. He gets it out of the out to neutral ice. 5 seconds left. It goes down the ice, intercepted, but touched. End of the second period. Minneapolis up 2-0. right, third period of action here. 12 minutes left in the clock. Off and running. Face off one. Hunt in his own zone takes the puck away. Up the wall for Hennessy. Chipped in. Taken away by Maple Grove. But at the red line, chip passed off the glass. Hennessy couldn't corral the bouncer. Maple Grove happy to get it out to center ice. Connolly trying to skate through a couple of stick checks. He does. It's onside, goes into the zone. Nobody goes to forecheck for Minneapolis though. Nobody there still for Minneapolis. Brady Akmonic back tracking. He gets a stick on it. It goes out to center. Hennessy intercepts. Flips it over to Akmonic, who kicks it right to a Maple Grove player. Whitaker reads it well and takes it away. He gets the puck deep. Oh, jeez. And Brady gets a trip. That's not the kind of forecheck we need. Trying to be aggressive, but move your feet. Storm protecting 2-goal lead. They go on a kill. A minute into the third period. Swemley wins the draw to the corner. Maple Grove at the point. Dangles his way past. Walks right in. A shot. It's tipped and it goes wide. McKenzie first to get to the puck. He leaves it though behind him. Maple Grove centering pass through the slot. Misses everybody. Rossman picks up the puck in the corner. Sends it around the wall. Legault will win the race to it. He's going to take it at the Maple Grove player. He kicks it out to neutral ice. That's Swemley down there. And the Maple Grove player falls down, so Rossman will at least get it out to neutral. Swemley's got to be careful. He goes down. McKenzie rushes for the puck. He loses the battle. Good stick. Offside.
Sydney just had the same ref she had last night. I yelled at the ref last night, like very loud. And then they had him again tonight and he did the same things. And I was like, oh my god, I gotta be good. So thank you.
We're done.
All right. Maple Grove off the draw. They have 10 seconds left to go on the power play. Send it in right to Rossman, who's happy to chip it out and down the ice. Icing is waved off on a tip, so that'll kill the rest of the penalty. And Minneapolis back to full strength. Maple Grove will cross ice, trying to get it into the zone. They dump it deep with the backhand past Legault. Hussey gets there in enough time to chip it up, but loses it. Maple Grove, Rossman behind the net. Up the wing for Haig. Miles Haig. Cross ice passes. Legault streaking from the blue line. He has it fumble off of Hussey from behind, almost takes it away. Maple Grove dumps it in. It's past Legault and Connolly, no icing. Rossman in his own zone. Ooh, dangerous pass through the slot, but it finds Haig. Haig goes to Connolly. Connolly skates through a stick check onside. He's able to chip it deep. Hussey will be forechecking. He wins the puck away with his skates and can't get control of it before it comes out to neutral. Or Legault at the red line. Winds it up over the wing to Haig. Miles Haig risks a shot in from the blue line. Hussey gets to it first, looking to center. He risks the shot in front. It's bouncing. It's still loose. Goalie doesn't know where it is. It's underneath him. It was not. It was still loose, but nobody could find it. Good pressure on the forecheck again for Cooper Hussey and that line. All right. Didn't even wait for the centers to be ready. We dropped the puck and we're off. 9 minutes to go. Up the wall is Swemley. Intercepts the pass. He leaves it there along the boards. It comes out to the blue line and Hunt can't keep it in before he gets taken down. And it's offside. Face off outside the Minneapolis zone. Won by Maple Grove, but Swemley gets there with a stick check. McGuire has his stick held along the wall. McKenzie pulls it away. He'll skate it in. Hendricks McKenzie had his steam, takes it wide right. Walks it in, a centering pass to Swemley, and it goes through the skates. He had an open net. Maple Grove trying to come back. Whitaker read that pass well and intercepted. McGuire battling for it. He chips it up the wall. Oh, Oh, he's trying to find Swemley across ice. McKenzie takes it away. Here comes Hendricks McKenzie onside. Shot is blocked. Goes to retrieve it along the wall. In the corner, Maple Grove chips it up the boards. They will skate it out to neutral, but a back check by Swemley takes the puck away. Trailer for Maple Grove sends it deep. Kate Hunt up the wall for Swemley. Oh boy, dangerous cross ice pass idea. Tied up by Maple Grove. Keep it in the zone. Centering pass there on the stick. A shot saved by Pyre. It's loose and it's cleared out to the point. Shot again is tipped up in the air. It's still loose in a mess. Picked up by Rossman, but he leaves it behind. The shot off the side netting. Still loose behind the net. Tire legs out for Minneapolis. Swemley has to dig for it. He does win the battle. Can't skate it up the boards. Maple Grove trying to pull it back. It goes below the goal line. Centering pass. Oh, high over everybody. Back to the point. McKenzie forces him wide. Centering pass again, intercepted by Swemley, but he can't chip it fast. Still in the zone. Minneapolis needs a change. Icing the puck would not be the worst idea. He loses it along the wall. Maple Grove walks into the slot. Centering pass again, goes through the legs. Hennessy off the bench takes the puck away, and he'll skate it over the red line. Carried it into the zone, tried to pull it back with a forehand. It's cleared by Maple Grove. Legault at the red line, chips it past the on-rushing forechecker. Weaves his way through neutral ice. Akmonic sets a pick at the blue line. Louis tries to backhand it. Maple Grove intercepts. 6.5 minutes. Cross ice pass deflected by Hennessy onto the stick of a Maple Grove player. They skate it wide. Rossman's still out there. Oh, he loses his edge. He's down on the ground. Connolly finds it in the corner and shovels it with the backhand up the wall for Akmonic. Let's see, but Akmonic is able to get it out to neutral ice before Maple Grove picks up the puck. It's Brady again who sends it past the forecheck. He skates is in. Brady Akmonic goes to the backhand. He backhand shot. Oh, it's in the glove. Halfway through the third, it's 2-0, Minneapolis. Off the draws. Maple Grove wins the faceoff, skates it around in their own zone and winds things up, skating through the middle. Pass up the right wing, they gain the line. Stick wave by Hunt, breaks up the rush, so they're forced to dump it behind the net. Picked up by Maple Grove out to the point. A little back and forth, and pass was blocked. Whitaker digging for it, it goes to the corner. Centering pass, high slot off of the stick, back to the point. He'll walk in, a shot, saved by Pyre. No rebound. Made it look easy. Same 5 stay out through the storm. Oh. They were trying to send a line change out. Referees didn't see it and they didn't blow the whistle. OMG almost fumbles the puck at the red line. They're able to get it up the wing and into the zone. It gets it deep past Whitaker. Hunt will be first to get to it. Gets it around the wall for Hussey. It's out of his reach, but he'll chase it down along the boards. Trying to break it out. It gets past the defenseman. Hussey skates it out through the middle. Taken away by Swemley. He goes down. Haig going to try to win a foot race along the wall. He does. Swemley pulls it in. He risks a shot into the glove. There's no rebound, but we're under 5 minutes to go in the third. Swemley's put on a marathon shift out there. Connolly was on the bench for a bit. One to the corner by Maple Grove. They can't stick it past McKenzie, who carries it behind the net. Center's in front. Oh, Swemley tries to go and diving for a tip in, and here comes Maple Grove 3-on-2. McGuire, that's offside. He pulls it back off the blocker wide. Rossman will get to it first. Ties it up along the wall. Sends it behind the net. Oh, weird bounce off the boards. It actually goes right to Legault. Cross ice for McKenzie. McKenzie gets taken down. There's a penalty coming up for the Storm, or for Maple Grove. Storm go on a power play. Ended up working out for Minneapolis there. 4:25 to go in the third. Storm on a power play. Timeout, Maple Grove. All right, with the minute timeout here, I'm going to make a shout out to everybody, all the grandparents, all the parents, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles that are watching from around the world, around the country. You know, the ones from Michigan, we got the ones from Antigua, the ones in Colorado, California, everywhere in between. We appreciate the viewing, we appreciate the support for this great group of boys. It's been a fun year. Another shout out to the coaches who have put in a lot of effort building these boys up. The skill increase has been significant. You can just tell, it's obvious from where they were at the beginning of the year to where they are now. Now we just have 4.5 minutes left, so hold on and celebrate the district championship. The draw off Swimley, tries to pull it back. Maple Grove comes away with the puck, and now they'll skate it out over center. Weaves his way past Rossman, cuts him off, ends up on his stick in the corner. Centering pass hits Legault's skate, goes behind. Louis Legault gets it trapped along the Zamboni door again. He'll just chip it up the wall. McKenzie has to backtrack. He does not find the puck. Maple Grove does. They center it. We're under 4 minutes to go, and it goes down the ice for icing. Not necessarily the most efficient power play so far, but I think the minute running off the clock, or at least the half minute so far, is just fine for these boys. 3:54 on the game clock. Connolly out there to take the draw. He wins it to the corner for Cade Hunt. Winds it up behind his net. Cade Hunt will take the open space. He skates it out to the red line, follows it there, and Connolly kicks it ahead. Hunt tries to flip it ahead. He does gain the line, tries to pull it back to the forehand, and Maple Grove breaks up the rush and comes back the other way. He can't get it past Connolly, who dumps it deep. That'll be the end of the penalty at Maple Grove, but we're under 3.5 minutes to go in the hockey game. NSC falls down on the forecheck. A pass across deflected by Achmonic. Whitaker along the boards. He loses the puck. Skated in by Maple Grove. Wide, good back check by Connolly. Forces it to the corner. Achmonic deflects it in out to the point. Maple Grove behind the net. Back to the point. It's going to go right to Achmonic, who stick handles past the defense. It's 2-on-1 for Minneapolis. Brady Achmonic chips it ahead. He's not going to win the foot race. It goes behind the net, but under 3 to go. Squirts right on front. Maple Grove picks the puck up and banks it up the wall and out and down the ice. Should be icing now. It's going to be waved off. Whitaker back to get it. He's got a tail on him, so he leaves it for Hunt, who overskates. Cade finds the loose puck, and he gets it out to neutral. Gets it up the wall to Hussey. Well, Minelko tracks it, and he skates it into the zone. Hussey cuts him off physically. He's got Achmonic posted up in the slot. Trying to center, hits a skate. 2.5 minutes. Achmonic there below the goal line. Centering in front, there's nobody there. Hussey's getting taken down. Oh, jeez, and Cooper gets it unsportsmanlike. Is it going to be offsetting, or are we going to go? It's like it's going to be 5-on-5, so. No, they are going to give a power play to Maple Grove. is empty down to my left. Referees are still discussing what the call is and what we're going to do about it. Can't figure it out through the glass, they're going to walk around and continue discussing. So Miles is going to serve the extra. So it looks like a 2 and a 10 or a 1 and a 10 for Hussey. All right, empty net down to my left. Storm on a kill. 2:19 to go. Off the draw, Maple Grove wins it. Back to the point. Rossman hounds him along the wall. It's carried down into the corner. Maple Grove centered in front, saved by Pyre. Rossman trying to stick handle his way out of trouble. Sent in front, Rossman gets it up and out. McGuire can't steal it away. Shot is blocked by Rossman, he goes down. Connolly, or it's Legault, he loses the puck in the corner, centered in front, pops up in the air, shot saved, Pyre goes wide. Back to the point, the defenseman falls down, he chips it ahead. Rossman forces him into the corner. They're happy to have him. Rossman goes down. He walks in right in front of shot. They score. One and a half to go in the hockey game, or in the third period. Maple Grove is on the board. Power play goal. And a goalie back out of the box. Maple Grove takes the puck away, skates it in. It goes deep behind the net. There's Hunt. Hunt up the wall for Hennessy. Hennessy trying to pull it back. Taken away by Swemley. He's got the open net ahead of him. He throws it in. Oh no! It's going to be icing. .1:10 left. Swemley off the draw. Maple Grove wins it. Shot deflected up in the air. Pyre grabs it. He covers up with a minute left. Maple Grove wins the draw again. Shot hits Rossman, goes wide. Lockmonic will win the puck battle. He overskates it. Forces it out and goes to the corner. Rossman loses it. Lockmonic trying to dig it out. He ties him up along the wall. Connolly, Lockmonic picks it out. He flips it out to neutral. 40 seconds left. Oh, through the middle. It gets past Lockmonic. Flipped ahead, Maple Grove. Onside. Centering pass goes wide into the corner. Around the boards, weird bounce. Wraparound attempt. Look at the save right, the blue paint. Pyre has the pad down. The whistle blows with 20 seconds left. Drew Pyre. Timeout Storm. Well, he knew it wasn't going to be easy, ladies and gentlemen. This is all the heart can handle right here. Minneapolis holding on for dear life. Drew Pyre. Brick Wall City, number 30 in net. Minneapolis just needs a face-off win and then just to go sit on it in the corner or ice the puck. Couple of one draws, and that's the hockey game. Look at all the fans here. This is awesome. The whole barn is packed. Both teams. Whitaker, Rossman, Swemley, Legault, Connolly, your 5 for the Storm.
Fans, do not grab on the top of the glass. Stay off the top of the glass.
It's not our boys. Swemley to the near wall here, Maple Grove. Back to the point, rushed by Connolly. Pass across. Flip through, it's bouncing in the slot, save. Oh, and Empire makes another save from point blank range. Legault intercepts, it goes in front, shipped up. Louis Legault lines it up, that's it. Minneapolis wins. Great game played by both teams. Super fun experience, super fun game. Both teams fought hard to the end. Fire at the last minute with a couple of just outstanding saves. And here comes your boys over to celebrate. We're going to stay here for the awarding of the medals and the trophy because Minneapolis doesn't get to do this very often. And we're going to take it in. With that, we're going to sign off for the rest of the season. Thanks again for everyone watching at home. Thanks for all the support. What a ride. We'll see you in October for another year of Squirt Hockey.